out on
Hello everybody,
the beach
welcome
with
back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing really well. Look where I am. I'm back and I'm in a grotto. This is transformed and look who I'm with. You all know this guy. This is Ewan.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. You guys love him more than I do, which is saying something. Ewan's incredible. For those of you who don't know, any new subscribers out there, you are pretty much...
She's way me down.
Are they? Just so Ewan is incredible. He makes YouTube videos as well. I'm going to link his channel down below. You just do everything and everything. You travel, you're an interior stylist, you do DIYs, you do hauls. You're just a cool guy, aren't you?
Love Poundland.
Loves a bit of Poundland. And I'm in Ewan's house today and it's lovely. You can see the Christmas tree behind us. We're getting festive because Christmas is upon us. Hell yeah! I have some Christmas mugs going on.
Yeah.
We've got a little, this is Tiger, right?
It is last year.
I remember when you got this last year.
Creepy Winker.
Creepy Winker. And I've got a Santa Claus as well. Is that Santa?
Santa's dribbled some
Santa's
berry
dribbled,
tea
he has. I'm on a berry tree. I'm not feeling the best today, but it's fine because I'm going to persevere and push through for the sake of Christmas spirit and mince pies.
You are a Christmas trooper.
Speaking of mugs, I believe, well, we've just done our mug of the day. Speaking of mugs of the day, Kate, if you're watching, hello, hi. Kate MCCABE also does YouTube. I will link her down below. She's got me a Christmas gift, which is so lovely. Do you want to just grab it?
Ta-da! This has come all the way from Norfolk.
From Norfolk. For those of you who don't know, Kate does a mug of the day where she basically describes what mug she's having to start our videos with. And I think it's become quite a tradition to start videos with tea now because of Kate.
Yeah.
She's an influential porcelain princess.
You have to put your mug forward.
Yeah, you put your mug forward and go.
I'm going mug of the day.
There we go. I remember the first time I did that and I was like, wait, what? And then I watched Kate's videos and it made perfect sense. I recommend you do that after this video.
So here's your new mug of the day.
Oh, thank you.
So she said that obviously she knows that you like
I love food. Oh my god, thank you so much, Kate. And you know what? That's a good tea mug.
Yeah.
Do you know how this one's quite thick?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kate. That's lovely. Anyway, on with the video. So today, as you can tell by the title, we are making mince pies. Who doesn't love? Well, actually, quite a few people don't like mince pies, but we're making them regardless.
What's wrong with you?
I know. We're cheating slightly. It's we are making our own pastry, but I'm using pre-jarred mincemeat. This takes forever to make. It's something you have to start 3 or 4 months in advance. Keep on adding it.
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
I did it once at home, and it actually went mouldy by the time because I think the heat had got to it and it wasn't airtight. And for the sake of spending £1, this is really good. This is Robertson's. It's got the suet in. It's really, really good. So we're going to be making some Sloe gin mince pies with an all butter orange and cinnamon pastry. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that,
I was
does it?
literally just going to say, it does not get much better than that.
Lovely. It's a little bit of a twist. The recipe is a Nigella Lawson recipe from her Christmas book. Good old Nigella.
Good old Nigella, you naughty Nigella.
She actually is a bit naughty.
She's in the kitchen at the moment.
She's having lovely time. And as you can tell, I've already had a good glug of that because I love Sloe gin. So yes, we're going to get cracking. We're not going to do traditional mini mince pies. We're going to do more mince pie tart. For me, I love a substantial mince pie, and this is going to be one of them.
Yeah.
Let's go. Should we do it? Chin chin. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Round 2. So to start, what you want to do is make your pastry. Don't preheat your oven just yet because it needs to obviously have time for the pastry to chill, and then you don't want to be wasting your electricity because who wants electricity bills for Christmas?
Not mine. You know what I'm like with my central heating.
It's very true. It's very warm in here.
Very frugal with this.
So, in a large bowl, which also, can I just say, you got me.
Oh, I did.
It's a Christmas gift. Well, I love it.
Don't worry, that's not your Christmas present.
No, but genuinely, I love bowls, and this is lovely. You can actually bake with this as well, so this can go in the oven. It's heat proof. I think that's lovely. Thank you so much, mate.
Little tabletop sale bargain that was.
Very nice. So in a large mixing bowl, you're going to want to add flour and icing sugar. I'm going to leave all the quantities down below because I can't remember them on the top of my head, but we've halved it because obviously making 4 individual ones. Use the full recipe if you want to make 12 individual mince pies. So in a large bowl, we've got some plain flour and we have some icing sugar, and I've added just a little pinch of salt. Always put a little bit of salt in your pastry, helps with the colour and also the taste. And then you're going to want to add some cold butter. Now with pastry, actually you can do this, you're my assistant. With pastry, you want to make sure your butter is as cold as it possibly can be. If you want, right, that's fine.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, if you want to cut up just a little bit smaller chunks, but that's okay, you can take it out, exactly. Literally, you want tiny little cubes. Basically, the less you fondle with the pastry.
That's what I was trying to do, I didn't want to finger it.
Exactly.
Because it would warm it up.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I'm trying not.
Also, forgot to mention, we're obviously making an orange and cinnamon pastry. You can't have orange and cinnamon pastry without orange, and cinnamon. This one's got a little bit gammy on the bottom, so we might not use the zest from that part. Sainsbury's, check your oranges. So that's yours.
Thank you.
Lovely, so I'm going to ask you to just grate in. I'd say around about a teaspoon. I'm making this recipe up slightly different from Nigella's, but yeah, just
Guess it.
Just grate away.
Oh,
Oh,
another good
smell
fact.
that. Isn't that just
Smells
Christmas?
festive already.
It really does. Grated orange zest in any recipe just makes me think of home, and I love
Yeah.
it. Spoon at the ready. Obviously, so the first time I ever took cookery school, cookery class at school, sorry, I set fire to a spoon and had to evacuate the whole school. Little did they
You
know.
learn, don't you then?
Well, I
That's
did.
how we learn these
Because
things.
we never had gas at home, we always just had electric,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'd never worked with a gas hob before.
Oh.
And then
Did you forget about the flame part?
I did, I
Yeah.
forgot about the fire. This is really cool. This is from Lidl. It is the Lidl's Italian range. And this is a cinnamon mill. Ground cinnamon's fine, but oh god, I love it. This would be good for porridge.
Yeah.
I just want to
I use it on my porridge.
grate
sometimes,
in.
yeah.
I'd say maybe that'll be good.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys can put any spices you want, and this is spiced to hell. But you can put some nutmeg in here if you want to. Cinnamon's
Smells
good.
so good already.
Cloves, star anise, anything you fancy. So everything in here. You want to grab your knife and just start cutting away at the butter and just making sure it's all nice and combined. This is the idea is if you have a tall bowl, you can just,
Do you want me to pop over? Just chop in the butter.
Exactly.
Essentially.
What you can do in this bowl, because we're going to use this for the mincemeat,
Yeah.
if you could crack the egg in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Ooh, the
and I've
pressure.
seen how Luke does it with one hand, and I tried.
Did you?
I tried since
Okay.
I saw you doing it.
How did you get on?
Awful.
Oh dear. Shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. On the side. Yeah, exactly, perfect.
And then what?
And then like open your hands. Yes! The Christmas Santa Claus has gave you your gift. You can crack an egg one-handed now. So once your butter and flour mixture is in here with all your spices, you do have to get your hands involved. Obviously not for long, but just rub away. Also, do you want to whisk your egg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that good? We're also doing an Instagram live as we're filming this video, which is really funny. So if you catch us looking over there, that's why. So yes, in your bowl, just get your hands involved and just make it as light as you possibly can with breadcrumbs as well. Perfect. Yeah, that's it.
Technique down.
Add your egg.
Yeah, just straight in there.
Straight in there.
There it goes.
And then if the egg isn't enough to bind it, all you need is a little bit of cold water, but I think that should be good. And that is it. That's the last you want to work at. Literally just bring it together in a bowl. In a bowl?
In a ball.
Bring it together in a bowl, and you're right to grab some cling film.
Sure thing.
Then this needs to go in the fridge for half an hour until it's nice and chilled. Crack on with your filling, and then you're good to go. So, as I said earlier about the mincemeat, this totally depends whether you want to make your own, but we aren't for the sake of time and also get your nose in that.
That is mincy.
It is. I think they do put a little bit of
Apple sultanas.
currants, candied mixed peel, bit of orange, sugar. You know, it's got everything in there. The only thing it doesn't have in there is booze, and trust me, we're adding it in. So you've got your jar of mincemeat. Obviously, it totally depends on how much you need. You can always put it back in, but I'd say at least 3/4 of the jar. You want a generously deep-filled mince pie, that's without rice. Now this is the belter of a product.
Sloe gin.
Sloe gin, red premium sloe gin, and this was brought back from Spain from my mum.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So let's just add a good little. You know what I'm like.
Thank you,
use a
Val.
teaspoon. Thank you, Val, if you're watching. So you just want to add a little splash in. Obviously, don't add too much liquid to your mincemeat, otherwise it goes really sloppy. What a lovely word, sloppy.
Yeah, and then it could. Well, often when I'm making mince pies, what happens is the lid detaches from the pie.
Yes.
And then there's seepage.
Well, this is it. These are open top mince pies.
So we
Top
don't
with
worry
the star.
about that. Go with them then.
That's why I do them, because
Yeah.
I never try and do it the traditional way,
Yeah.
because it always goes tits up.
And they're probably a bit easier to eat because they're shallower.
Exactly. I'm going to add some more orange zest to this as well, just because it's already got some in, but a little bit more is never going to come in wrong.
And I'm
Smells
just
good,
going to
doesn't it?
sniff it.
Yes. Excellent. Get involved. I'm going to have orange hands as well.
Do you want the tea towel?
Oh no, but grand. Do you know what? I'm going to put a little bit more of that in.
Tea towel.
And then again, just stir this together. Bung this in the fridge with your filling. Wait a half an hour, and then you're on to the next stage. So it's been about half an hour since the pastry's been in the fridge, and it's nice and cool. And what we're going to do is roll it out onto a surface that's been dusted with some plain flour and some icing sugar. Now traditionally you don't use icing sugar, and I'm only going to use a little bit of it. It just obviously helps with the sweetness of the pastry. Really, really thin pastry is like, for me, the perfect mince pie. I don't like something that's really like chunky. I just like the taste of mincemeat, you know?
Yeah.
And then we're going to top them with a star. I think it's going to be nice, just plonk a pastry star in the middle of them.
Very nice.
Bung it on a baking tray, shot it in the oven, good to go. You just do not want the pastry to stick at all.
I've never seen icing sugar go on it before, that's cool.
I've never seen icing sugar all over my car players in the just was. And just roll it out, obviously. The thinner the better. Makes your pastry go a longer way as well.
More pies.
Exactly, and then just rotate it as you roll it. Make sure it's nice, and you can flip it too, just to, oh sorry.
The pastry, the pastry's got a nice colour in it with the orange zest.
Let's see how many we can get out.
Yeah.
I'd say 1, 2. I think we'll be able to get 4.
Yeah. I didn't know how you do this. I would have just drawn around it, but obviously I guess you need a bit more.
Exactly.
To do
the sides.
Side flaps.
Just delicately grab a piece.
Shall I go on?
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just doing all the work. Yeah. And what you want to do? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Lift the pastry up and into the pastry case.
Okay.
So don't push it, because if you push it, you can almost break the pastry, and that is not what you want. So lift and push, lift and push.
I
Or,
see.
do you remember when I taught you before, you can use a little bit of the rolled up pastry and just push it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lift and push, lift and push, lift and push, lift and push.
Okay, once they're on the tray, obviously we're using a loose bottom tart tin, so do not put your finger through the base of the tin, as I once did, and then the pastry popped out. With your knife at a flat angle to the pastry, all you want to do is just trim the tart nice and gently, just using simple strokes. Just so you run a parallel to the top, and the excess pastry will just fall down. And that's what you make your stars with.
He's done this before.
And then just keep all your excess pastry to your side, just try not to touch it any more than you need to, and we can roll that out to make the stars.
It's very...
They're in there, and you just want to just make sure that they're nice and pressed firmly to the side. Go set your pastry to the side, get a little bit more on your surface. There we are, a little bit more on there. Good. Right. Do you want to cut 4 stars out?
Sure thing.
I believe that's a nice little thing just to finish them off.
You don't.
Ewan's improvising and I love it.
There we are.
It might spread a little bit in the oven, but that's fine. Okay, cool. And there's a very little waste amount of pastry there. By all means, you can wrap this up again and use it. Okay, so grab your mincemeat, sir, and fill the cases up. Be quite generous with it. Like I said earlier, we love a good deep filled mince pie. Very nice. And then all you want to do is just grab your stars and plop them right in the middle. And Ewan has rather improvised and used his cactus cookie cutter to make a cactus pastry topper. So I think that has to go right on top. Pop these in the fridge for about 10 minutes just to really cool down. While that's happening, clean up your table, preheat your oven to 180. Bung them in the oven for 25 minutes and you're good to go. A little time has passed since the mince pies have been put in the oven. We've actually made some mulled wine in the process, which is very lovely.
Yeah.
There we are.
You're feeling...
So Ewan actually made a cactus one, which looks incredible. I'll show you a close-up after. But the great thing about these mince pies is obviously they're baked individually in the tart, so all you do is just pop your hand through them.
Ooh,
perfect.
there it goes.
And then you just take the bottom off, it comes off, and there you go.
That slipped out like a dream. Oh, there we are.
Perfect. They were from Asda, any of you guys want to know. Literally, I think they were £2. And they have literally risen to the perfect level. So you, and just obviously you can dust this on, but usually I just put a little bit in my hand and then just sprinkle it from afar. Just make it nice and yeah, we are. Crisp. Ta-da! So here we go. We've got 4 Sloe gin, all butter pastry, spiced mince pies. I think the last thing to do is just to give them a try.
Yeah.
Do you want to try your cactus one?
Yeah.
Or should we take a photo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we give these ones a go?
Yeah, we'll give them a go. Okay, so we just took a quick photo of them, all about that Instagram. If you want to check out my Instagram as well, I'll leave it here. And if you want to check out Ewan's, I'll leave that there. Oh, the last thing to do is to try them. You grab your cactus one, you have to. Do let me know. Oh, they smell incredible.
They do.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Merry Christmas.
Mince pie cheers. Merry Christmas.
They're pretty alright, aren't they?
The pastry's delicious.
Thank you. If you want to check out the recipe, I'm going to link it down below because I definitely recommend you give this a try. This would be nice to share with a little bit of clotted cream on the side. We put brandy in our cream as well, do you? Well, if you guys have enjoyed the video, be sure to check out Ewan's channel. Smash that thumbs up button. I'm going to link the video I filmed with Ewan down below. But yeah, I think that's all left to say is Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for watching. Christmas. And we'll see you.
Don't forget to subscribe here.
Thank you.
Give it a like. All that festive good stuff.
We'll see you guys very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I think that might be a bit low, mate. 2 seconds.
Do you think? Yes, it is. You're a pro. You're a pro. But no, they're a little bit distracting. I filmed a gift guide with them.
I haven't actually looked. What are they?
Candy canes.
Sorry. As you were.
That's alright. As you were. Carry on, boy. Oh, God.
Influential.
Princess. She's chilling. Not near the cocaine. Heat your oven to 180 degrees, which we have done.
Have we?
No, we haven't. That's a total lie.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh my God, wow. Songs are extra.
It doesn't matter when it's down there.
This is true.
It's going to get wonky inside
Wonky
you, isn't
inside,
it?
that's very true.
Sorry.
Spiced her out. Oh,
Could you pass me a tea?
do you want the tea towel? I was going to say, what's in your mix? Let's pop the shell. Should we just tear a little bit of this off?
Whose shell?
Who's shell?
In there.
Me shell. Me. You can take it out of the bowl if you haven't got room in the fridge for it.
That is such a good shell.
Yeah. Wait, what do we need? A spoon! A spoon! I am sweating. Woo. Get involved, people.
It's smoking.
Bits of me. Have you actually sneezed?
Nah.
Oh,
Just being
I was
silly.
going to say, I was like, wow, that went straight.
These are good.
Oh my God.
Blue